Now, there are shocking cases from Patna, but if you ask me, I don't think this is limited to Patna. It cannot be through Bluetooth, WhatsApp, everything. Also, viewers, you need to raise your voice on it, because you may think, okay, my children are not there giving the NEET this time. Your children could be giving some other exam. And if your children are too old or too young to give that exam, if they are too young, one day they may want to give the exam or joint entrance exam or CLAT. If they are too old to give the exam, someday their children may want to give the CLAT or joint entrance exam or NEET. So one way or the other, this discussion I'm having today will impact everyone across the country who believes in getting selected through merit. So it's a really big issue in this country. Pramesh is calling in from Vadodara, and more people voting in. Right now, 77% of people are saying the NEET exam should be held again. 77%. That will be my first question to Dharmendra Pradhan. So keep polling, keep polling. Pramesh, what do you think?
See, sir, you need to ask the student who has given the exam, they need the exam repeat or they want to continue with this result.
They want to.
You have all the phone numbers of all the students. Get that their opinion that they want a re-exam or no. This is the right way of doing the things.
So you're saying that all the students who gave the exam should be contacted by the National Testing Agency.
Correct.
And they should be asked, do you want to take the exam? Now, what if 51% say we want to take the exam again and 49% say no?
Yeah. So it's 51%. How you do his election? Even though 46% government Modi gets in election, but if he doesn't get the seat, he is not the PM of the company, of the country. So you need to vote and do a decision. Otherwise, it is a debate of we will go for years and years.
Okay. Innovative.
And unnecessary the students who have worked hard. I have already told who have worked hard and they have secured the score. They will get in some medical university. And they have to give again the exam, and then they again will get a less mark. In that case, what will happen?
I understand. Okay. What do you think, Rohit Mathur? What do you think?
I still think that when we were talking about that the government should take the decision, but once the government has taken a decision, we are not abiding with it. Government, Dharmendra Pradhan has already said that we are not going for re-NEET. We are going to re-evaluate everything. We have formed a committee. We'll look into the matter that where leakage has happened and we'll punish all the culprits, right? Now, why we are not accepting is because we don't want to, right? आपसे एक ही सवाल है कि आपको क्या लगता है कि कितने % बच्चे इन 1 लाख जो सेलेक्ट हुए उसमें से अनफेयर आए हैं? कितने % बच्चे अनफेयर आए हैं? एक वाइल्ड गैस दीजिए। आप जब तक प्रूव नहीं कर सकते तब तक आप कहां अपना डाटा लाएंगे? आप अगर मानते हैं कि 10,000 बच्चे चीटिंग से आए तो भाई 90,000 तो फिर भी फेयर आए हैं।
ये किस तरह का एक मिनट who's responding? Who's one? Okay, Nandini is responding. Nandini first.
Sir, I'm still not getting that college now, am I? Even if there are 10,000 students who have gotten through unfair means, would you rather get yourself operated by those 10,000 students in the future? Hopefully not, you go through this situation. But if you go to a hospital and one of those kids who has gotten through unfair means, he gets to operate on you, would you be fine with that?
What would happen to those 90,000 people?
Sir, you're looking at the 90,000 kids, but why are you not looking at the 10,000? My rank is still inflated, right?
Yes,
why unfair
those
means
10,000.
How will that be rectified?
Let me clear. We have to identify those 10,000 and kick them out of the system.
But how will
the sir बच्चे थोड़ी करेंगे? These 17-year-old kids will not get this done. This is the job of the government and CBI. And government is not okay with CBI intervention.
India is capable of doing these things.
That is not right.
You have to have faith upon India. You have to have faith upon Supreme Court.
We are the one who have elected them, and that's what we are getting. That's what we are getting as a family. That's what we are getting as a students. That the students have to get the proofs. And now government is diverting the issue that it has been isolated to Bihar only. Now again the students have to wait for the Godhra case. Then again for the Rajasthan case. This is what we are expecting from the government, that we keep on hanging till the end of 2024.
Eliminate करेंगे ना.
You keep so many students as a professor. You should understand the psyche of the students. And I'm amazed that you are not understanding on the side of the government.
90,000
I understand we have elected BJP, we are the one to vote, but this is what we are getting.
So
we
what
can't be
about
blindfolded
the
कि
rest
हम government के
90,000
साथ हैं.
people?
Government गलत है तो बोले सर. गलत के लिए बोलना बहुत जरूरी है.
then-
क्या ये वही फर्जी डॉक्टर कल आपकी किडनीज बेचेंगे और आप बोलेंगे ये 2024 का बैच है.
They will be out.
Okay, viewers, I have to take a break. I think we'll get Dharmendra Pradhan only at 9. But Raghu is our last caller on this segment. Raghu from Bangalore.
Thanks, Arnab, for your time. I really appreciate that you're spending a lot of time on this.
We are.
So I've been just hearing a discussion. There's no solution to it all these days, okay? And the second thing is, people are saying that government has to do something. Some people are saying that something has to come out from the Supreme Court. What NTA is doing? They are just going back home and listening to all this discussion and the debate, what is going on. That is what looks like they are doing. They will be waiting for the Supreme Court to come on 8th morning, and then they decide, okay, I need to do a retest or whatever it is. You ask Nandini, she's sitting over there, right? How much time she has spent? She has spent a lot of day and nights to take up this and score that much marks. Why can't the NTA people sit now and come up with all the solutions?
They can.
Be ready on 8th morning. Supreme Court says this is what needs to be done. In another half an hour, you put all the solution in front of everyone.
But
right?
then by 8th, won't the
Nandini
counselling be over? Won't the colleges be assigned?
When Nandini
And also one more thing, Raghu, I want to ask the students, Raghu, just 1 minute. To prepare for an exam, you need to be in a frame of mind, right? It can't be like the Supreme Court if it were to sit exam tomorrow. You can't, no? Sitting for an exam is a preparation.
Sir, it is a preparation of mind.
But it has been made very arbitrary now.
They gave 10 days for preparation to the students, 1563. I don't think 10 days make anything, not even for a revision. Because the syllabus is of 2 years. 11th and 12th is a vast syllabus which needs to be revised. It at least needs 15 days, minimum 15 days for revision. 10 days is nothing for the students.
Exactly that is. That's why you cannot ask those students who have come fair and square to give retest.
Sir,
just because of their no fault.
Sir, we have not given any time limit. The time limit will be given by the court.
So again the question is, if you will give 3 months, then again, why don't you give these 3 months to prove that who are the guilty?
It will be proven. Sir, when NTA was proven guilty, it accepted in the court after defending itself for 8 days. And now when you will be proven guilty again for the paper leak, you will again be accepting it in the court after 20 days. When we fight and protest.
Give them the time. Give them the time to prove that.
Sir, give them the time to be proven guilty. And what are we? Are we guilty? Why are we being given this time?
No, you are not. So if you can remove those 10,000, automatically.
Sir, how do I remove those 10,000? Why those 10,000 people were inserted into that arena?
The Supreme Court, the government has to remove those 10,000.
But the government is waiting for the Supreme Court.
By thorough investigation.
No, I'll have to take a break at this point. Viewers, I am still anticipating that I'll get the... In fact, I have a live frame there from Dharmendra Pradhan's house. I'll show that. I want to tell you, we're expecting the Union HRD Minister Dharmendra Pradhan to be talking on the biggest story of the day, the NEET scam, and that's his chair. We expect to go across to that in a few minutes. Viewers, one last point before I go in. This is not a point for very, very petty political scoring. And I have spoken to so many students. They don't appreciate the kind of language that Rahul Gandhi has been using. He sounds desperate. The students want a solution. They don't want to be used.